Well, anyway, let's move. Let's go into our next segment. Well, actually, our next segment is Tracy runs that one. I want to kick it over to the Admiral. But Admiral, what do you call this next segment? Let everybody know, and let's just hop right into it. Tommy, we're going to put you on the hot seat for a while.
All right, let's go.
All right, Tommy. Hey, first off, and I say this every week, and we're going to beat it to death, man. We really appreciate you guys coming on the show, giving us your story, giving us, the viewers, some depth. I call it the face that runs the place. So yeah, thanks for coming. Appreciate you being here at the Alien Factory. What I want to do up front with this is I want to get into your background, where you started, okay, how you began, what was your first wheel and pedals. It could have been a real car, whatever, it doesn't matter, but it's your story. What do you want the people to know? Tell us how you started, how you got interested in it, how you got interested in sim racing, all the way up to today, okay, where you're at today.
Okay, well, to start off with the story, you really got to go back to when I was 5. I don't know if many of y'all are familiar with the local.
We were all 5. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I know that.
So, yeah, we're good there.
I don't know if you're familiar with local Tennessee dirt tracks or not, but I started out racing little dirt carts that were like 150 cc's.
Oh, really?
At Duck River. I was racing them in real life. But then when I 7, 8 years old, I got this stuff called Seaver's disease. It's a condition where my Achilles tendon wouldn't stretch to meet the bone growth in my legs. And needless to say, it's went into something else now that I'm an adult. And it's really messed up my lower half of my body. Like my spine's messed up. My hips are out of line. I've got fractures in my knees and heels that are constant. My ankles are degenerated. I tell my mom and dad I'm basically a 95-year-old man in a 22-year-old body. That's basically what it amounts to. So I had to give up racing because one good wreck and I'm basically done from the waist down because all my bones are brittle down there. So I love NASCAR, love racing. Anything with an engine and 4 wheels. I say 4 wheels because I do not watch motorcycle racing. I have to put that denotion there. So I really just kind of watched racing and studied the history of racing and all that kind of jazz. And then I believe it was summer of 2016 or 15, Forza 6 on the Xbox released the NASCAR expansion because we went through that long period of time where there weren't really any good NASCAR console games, and that was the closest we had.
Yeah.
So I got big into competitive racing on Forza. Made a competitive team on Forza, almost made the Forza RC first one, Forza RC Challenge, which is basically it took the top 200 people in the world and they sent them to Le Mans in 2017. I'm sorry. Sent them to Le Mans in 2017 to compete for a grand prize. Well, I missed the first cut. I was 204th. So,
wow.
Yeah, and I kind of got bored of Forza because you only have so many ovals on Forza. I think you had Daytona, Homestead, and Indianapolis. So I got bored of Forza. I'd been saving some money for the new Xbox that was fixing to come out. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this money and get a PC and go iRacing. And that's how I got started in iRacing. I got it for my 18th birthday is when I got iRacing. I got iRacing in October of 2017.
Okay. So now you've taken not only your iRacing career, but you've expanded out too. Now you're into social media. You're into Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, right? So you're a full-time streamer as well. So you've expanded out, just not just in your racing, but in almost like what we're doing here, broadcasting,
Yeah.
How's that going?
It's going good, and I appreciate you asking. It's going real good. Of course, I made, I would say, an air quote name for myself on Facebook. That's where I started out broadcasting because I saw an easier opportunity to gain a following based upon Facebook's metric system. I'm almost up to 6,000 on there. I'm starting to move over to Twitch because I think Twitch is the better streaming platform. Just got Affilliate on Twitch, pushing a little over 350 followers there. Same with my YouTube. I'm about to hit 100 subs on YouTube. I multi-streamed all 3 at the same time.
Okay, so do you have a normal schedule that you follow? I mean, how do the viewers find you?
Just look up T Gossett Racing on anything. I have the same username across from Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. It's all the same. Just T Gossett Racing. It's all the same. The only thing that I can guarantee you I'll be streaming is the Monday Night B Open SOF races. I used to have a little bit more of a better defined schedule, but because of Road to Pro testing, it's just whenever I have a chance to run an open race, I pop in, run it, and stream it.
Okay, Great. So now with your racing, you're talking about Road to Pro and all that. Now, are you with a team? Who are you with?
I'm with Pay to Win Esports.
Oh, okay.
Pay to Win Setup Shops esports team. There's I believe 7-8 of us there. We the only, and people kind of get a weird look on their face when I say I'm on a setup shops team. They're like, oh, what's different from the setup shop that we're getting to the team? Well, there's nothing really different. The only thing that we call it an esports team is because we're specifically building a Road to Pro set for ourselves. We take the base that's given on the website and we build it for our own liking for our 6 or 7 guys.
Okay. Now, are you a builder yourself, or are you just
No.
a driver?
I just drive. I don't have the brain to go in and know what ride heights to set. I don't have the brain to look at Motec or MU or anything
You and Mike
like that.
Mr. Excitement need to get together and talk then.
Oh,
He's
no,
always telling me what to change.
Yeah.
I've been, you know, I've been Tracy's pet project for a long time, not just on driving, but on the fact that, not just with the high intensity training, super high intensity training on driving, but the fact that, like, I'm like you, Tommy, I don't know anything about cars or the setups and iRacing. I just drive what I'm given. And
the only thing I know how to
about it, I don't have intelligence to even really talk. And Tracy's been trying to help me. I've been his pet project for a while.
The only thing I know how to do is once I'm given a base that's fast, I know how to tweak the rear end a little bit to where it's better through the center for my liking, because you have to know how to tweak it to be fast.
Now,
So everybody's got a different driving style.
Do you have somebody that took interest in you, like a mentor, somebody that
Yeah.
helped accelerate your learning curve? So
yeah, for sure.
Okay, so we've got a lot of people that ask us here at the Alien Factory, I'm stuck. I can't get any higher than whatever my I rating is. Just fill in the blank yourself. But my point being, we've got guys that say, I'm stuck, can't get, what kind of advice? What helped you progress through the system?
First off, you got to find a group of people that believe in you. You got to keep your head above water. Speaking from experience here, I thought coming from Forza, I was in the top 200. I came in with a massive ego. I expect the transition to iRacing to be super simple, and I expected to be in the Coke Series by 2019. And like I said, I came in at the back end of 2017. I expected it to go as quick as a snap. You got to keep your ego down and know there's going to be rough patches. You got to persevere, and you got to find the right group of people. And another big thing I got to say that goes along with finding the right group of people is you got to keep your reputation up. I know for me, like I said, I came in with a big ego, so I got chances right off the bat. I got chances with Coke Series teams. I was with Michael Morley at his team. I was with Lowline Racing. Of course, Lowline's got guys in the Coke Series right now, but I never looked inward. I looked outward, and I blamed those guys, and I would have been what you considered a team hopper. And that has negatively affected me to the highest hilt, because I never looked at what people were offering me in terms of advice. I was just looking at what they could offer me as on terms of the track. And circling back to the question you said about how people influence me and help me, I had a bunch of great people I could have learned from. Like I said, Michael Morley's one big of them. Justin Levine. I was with One Sim. You got Garrett Mashburn, Matt.
I know Garrett.
Yeah,
Garrett, he and I were on the same pro team as well, Overclock Motorsports, and he's excellent. I enjoy that guy. I'd like to get him on a podcast too.
Garrett's a great guy. I have nothing but respect for him, but I was just too immature to realize what he was offering me to help me off the track. Like I said, I was only looking at what I was doing on the track, and I wasn't taking advice because I thought I was better than everybody.
Right. Sure.
And you can't have that. So right now, the people who have helped me the most, I'd say, in my career, just wanted to give a shout out to those guys, because I'm forever thankful for what they did, because without them, I wouldn't be here right now.
Absolutely. Yeah.
David Lamb and Ty Severa and Scott Lamp Jr. I call him Scotty Lamp. Those three guys have helped me more than anything at Pay to Win. They have taken time to sit down with me and say, Tommy, this is what you're doing wrong. You need to do this better. You need to stop running your mouth. You're not better than anybody. You got to put in work to be better than anybody. You're expecting just to go out here and start winning, and you can't do that. Those guys believed in me. They told me they had confidence in me, and that put confidence in myself. And it's just, those three guys have done more for me than anybody.
Yeah, the confidence part, I really like that. I think you're exactly right about that. Yeah, and most guys, they get in there and they want to just fast track their way to the top, and because they've had such early success, then complacency sets in, and all of a sudden you get burnt out, something doesn't go your way, emotions set in. And that's two things that I always tell Mr. Excitement there that I can't work with as a crew chief is I can't have a beat up race car or a pissed off driver.
Yeah.
So we set goals with him that you have to at least get to 50%. I don't care where you're running, but you have to get 50% without wiping out the car, and then we'll race our way in from there. So that's great advice, and you are definitely with some talented folks that have definitely helped you out. So I'm happy to hear that. That's good, and I'm sure you'll continue on your winning ways too.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed this short clip from our Alien Factory podcast. Be sure to check us out every Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern time here on our YouTube channel. That is youtube.com/Area 51 Alien Factory. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you have not subscribed yet. We really appreciate your subscription to the channel. Also, if you really want to help the channel out, the best thing you can do is share this video anywhere you can, on Facebook, on Twitter, Discord, anywhere that you can share the video. We'd appreciate it. That's really going to help our channel out. Also, get down to the bottom and you can check out the description below. There's some promo codes and affiliate links down there and different things down in the description. So don't forget to get on and check that out. And if you would like to get notified anytime that we go live with either our podcast, live streaming races, or when we upload any of our great on-demand content series here on the channel, just hit that bell icon down below and you will get notified anytime that new content comes up on the channel. We appreciate you sticking with us this video. And as always, we will see you in the next one.